Hello everyone, JVC1103 here. Welcome back to my apologies, to SRX the game. We're here for part 2, the feature race. Quick update, we won both heat races here at Oil Raceway. So that gave us the pole for the feature, which is going to be the 100% length, tire and fuel consumption on less, but we have strict cautions. And as you can see, we're starting right beside Bobby Santos III, which is pretty much been our closest rival in this whole event. Let's get the feature race. Also, by the way, we're playing this on hard difficulty. My apologies on that. Whoa! Time for the big dance. 100 laps. It looks like Bobby Labonte's come to play. Let's see if everyone was just sandbagging. Hello. Kinda wish there was just an option to just do the feature race, but I can kind of understand that since this series isn't going to have pit stops. But it really would be nice to see them just after these 2 heat races just come down, or just take a little 5-minute break and just change tires and get fresh tires. Also, one thing I also would like to take note, if I do remember the point system that they said that was going to happen for this game, well, for this whole series, that what I wanted to say, if this was the championship, we just got 24 bonus points, 12 each for our heat performance. This is now trying to go for, I do believe, the max 25, if I correct, when we do the feature race. But we'll find out if you guys want to see a championship or career mode playthrough. Knowing me, you'll see a championship before I do a career. But I don't mind showing that. If you guys don't mind just seeing a normal difficulty run. But yeah, I'm going flat for the 100 full length and see what this really is. Well, capable of. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied. This has been pretty sweet. And this is literally just my first race and I'm just going in. I'm greatly happy that I spent the $40.
What a battle is up with all these slide jobs that are capacity intensity is just incredible.
I kind of didn't like how Peterson actually, well, that was kind of my mistake not checking to see if I canceled my PlayStation Plus subscription, so I barely had enough money, but that's going to be a dent in my wallet for a couple weeks. But at least I got online. If anybody wants to play me, do I want to take a break from PlayStation Plus? It's like, sadly, I cannot. So about roughly every 5 to 6 minutes, we gain on the back of the field.
Weather is not going to factor today what they expect early in the week.
It'd be pretty interesting what's going to happen as the series goes on. This game did say it's going to have some DLC added. So far the DLC has not come out. But it'd be pretty interesting to see what they add through DLC and also through patches. Knowing how the Tony Stewart series and the NASCAR Heat Reboot series essentially gave us some pretty good content, both paid and free. Well, that was pretty interesting. I think Paul gave us some room right there. Yes, indeed. And we got a long way to go. Oh, no! Sorry, Tony! Sorry! Oh, he saved it. That was close. Didn't mean for that to happen, mate. My bad. Baby. I'm really glad that Monster Games was able to get this game out early on PSN. I was quite surprised that this made the midnight release when I checked at 1 a.m. Yeah, I know, right? Kind of weird. Comes out at midnight and I look on PSN an hour later. But, yeah. But it's kind of amazing. But since, you know, they've made almost 8 games at this point, they got the midnight release. And this game was literally just announced last week. So it kind of shows you that they really tried to get this, well, tried to get it through Sony and PSN at least maybe 2 months in advance, knowing how that logic works. And it was amazing that only Microsoft was a pre-order. But literally just being able to be put out on midnight, worth it. Sucks for me with how my internet is being decent. I just had to wait 2 hours for it to fully download. But like I said in part 1, I'm enjoying this. This is literally just a complete different handling. And this is literally my first time playing the game. And the last time we've seen asphalt with the Monster Games was with NASCAR Heat. The last 2 games have been nothing but dirt And that's going to be pretty interesting. But it will not be a 100% race, I'll tell you that much. Come on. Really don't want to caution this race. Gotta keep it easy and calm right now. Going back and looking at those two heat races, it almost was 40 minutes. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty close. Oh, no, Speed, no! Oh, darn it. Did that speed up laps, or did that add laps? My worst field just came to pass. Darn it, did! Dang! Ooh, this is gonna be close. Ooh, this is gonna be really close. It seems like they always go off every 30 or so laps. And Bobby LeBron has jumped the second. We have a race on our hands. Oh boy. The old Gibbs teammates are back at it. And no, it wasn't a love-hate relationship. These two really did work together. It would have been pretty sweet to see Taylor Boney as well here as well in this series. If he were to come out of retirement for just maybe a one-off or so. Yeah, definitely not been playing 100% sadly. Maybe and hopefully in the future when I can get a capture card in a better setup. But you gotta work with what you gotta work with sometimes. I do not want to separate this race in two parts. Please, no more cautions, guys. No more.
With these cars all being identical to one another, SRX is all about driver.
Man, if Billy Parsons would sit around, it would have been, it would be nice to hear Alan Bestwick and Billy Parsons together. Heck, maybe if we can see in the future Mike Joe or Dale Watchuk in the commentary booth, that would be pretty sweet. And the feel the tire's going a little bit away now. Still got a lot of grip for being on the less wear function. I don't know if I'm gonna never put it in normal. And turning on off, it may just lose the fun. Less just feels much better. But this is how it's going to be in real life in 2 weeks. Man, Tony Stewart and Ray Ellingham, they hit on something beautiful right here. I really hope they get a road course.
We hope everybody's enjoying the show today. Don't forget to visit the concession stands and merchandise.
And if they are technically was secretly testing a road course but never showed us, and that's going to be one of the DLCs, man, I can't wait.
Lap after lap, the drivers are really pushing their car to the limit.
About to gain a Willis Ribs again. Okay, I think they're just letting us go now on certain corners where we catch them in the right spot. The AI is really well done. Nope. That was just terrible. That was bad. Well,
Lap after lap, the drivers are really pushing their car to the limit.
good.
The Superstar racing experience is really good. I think today you can't find it all.
Well, Paul's having a bad day. I wonder if we're gonna ever see names like Travis Pastrana, Matt Kenseth. If Matt Kenseth shows up, it's gonna be Slinger. Derek Jr. Like, I did see Scott Bloomquist
Lap after lap, the
was gonna be one of the drivers for this opening season, if I do remember correctly. But I didn't see Scott Bloomquist in the roster. Is he one, maybe the first patch or DLC that's coming for the game? Guess time will tell. But that's gonna be nice. Same thing with Ken Schrader, by the way. That's really odd, since Ken Schrader was one of the main test drivers and he's not in the game yet. Which is kind of sad. It's nice to see both of them. Seriously, we're doing about 3 laps in under a minute. So
just a reminder, these SRX races are time-based, so once the timer is expired, it's
gonna be close. Like I said in the first part, they said the feature was gonna be about 55 minutes. And with that caution, it's gonna be mighty close. Like I said, this is gonna be my only time I may be doing a 100%. And doing this on the first race, ooh, that was just asking for it. Just the flexing the body too, man. This is just an awe-inspiring, lovely, good-looking race car.
Drivers seem to be getting a rhythm out there. This is fun to watch.
I know it's just season 1, and this is just a little bit of a nitpick, but I would like at least in season 2, maybe like an alternate color instead of seeing all gray, and then you got the normal color. Maybe we see like a black or other colors. They did do that camo for the Memorial Day on a Twitter pic on their Twitter page. That would have been nice to see maybe a couple cars in army camo. Just throwing out some ideas for the future.
Lap after lap, the drivers are really pushing the car.
No! Scott! Come on, man! Oh! Ooh! Darn it! Ooh, that's gonna be close now. Ooh, that's gonna be really close now. Okay, at least it was 2 laps this time. But still, come on, Scott. Oh, man. I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best. Definitely, this is gonna be the last time I do it 100%. For sure. And the weird thing about it is, it's kind of in the same range every 30 laps. So I'm gonna lose the tires. Oh my goodness. Same thing in the heats. So we should expect another caution. With about maybe 15 to 20 to go. I hope I'm not right. Just stay green, guys, please.
So far, so good. We've had some great racing today.
It's kind of decent for being in less power wear and food consumption. But I'm really amazed that the left rear is still at 91%. I'm kind of amazed. Like I said in the heat races in part 1, I really kind of wish this how the tire wear been for the NASCAR Heat Reboot series, especially 2 through 5. I was never and will never be a fan of NASCAR Heat Evolution. When you put all these games together, NASCAR Heat Evolution is the worst. It's the worst of everything.
Watching the superstars battle it out here in some sections is a shame. All incredible. Great show.
But man, this right here, this is what we've been waiting for. Three to go. If it stays green, about 10 to 11 minutes to go. Let's open without a caution, hopefully. This is really making me want to try to put it back on relax. As much as I don't want to, but I may have to. just really hugging the bottom. Like I said, and also in the first part, I'm not a custom setup guy. I'm more the preset kind of gamer when it comes to these NASCAR Heat games. Well, games in general. And since this game really if you're on a preset lower than hard, you're pretty much on a fixed setup. And I'm not complaining about it, because the fixed setup is pretty good. Just may need to bump up the difficulty a little bit more. I am playing on hard after all. Finally, Willie's racing somebody. No! Stop making yellows, please! Stop! Stop it, everyone! Stop it! Please stop! Oh man, come on! And I think I was kind of right. Oh boy. Well, at least I know for the SRX, I technically cannot put the heat races and the feature race in the same video with my current setup right now. In the same video if it's going to be this long. And I'm on insanity. Especially if the caution is going to be on strict. Alright, 20 to go. Talking about maybe 8 more minutes. No more cautions. No cars spinning out for 8 minutes, please. Just 8 more minutes. Come on. 17 to go, and I think we just hit our fastest lap. No, we did that. Somehow doing this. Oh my gosh. 19.10. Oh my gosh. I went from 19.4 in practice to 19.10 in the race. Unbelievable. And to think this is just fixed setup. Oh man.
So far, so good. We've had some great racing today.
How's this game gonna feel in the dirt? Not just with the SRX cars, but with the 305 Winger Sprints, the stadium trucks, and the late models. But in those series, it's going to be the old logic of racing, just like in the past 2 Tony Stewart games. So that's going to be pretty interesting. It's almost to the end. Alright, now I'm starting to push that right front. Good grief! But then again, it's been over 100 laps. Like, seriously. It's taken this long to get that right front to be where it is right now.
10 laps to go.
Ooh! Went too low. If this was the NASCAR Heat Series with this tires, man, I'd be very happy. This is how the tires should wear. I'm gonna just let you go just go by. I do not like that apron. I can feel the low grip. I'm already about 2 laps ahead of you. Maybe 4 at this point. Really. Now 5. Question is, how far is Bobby Santos? We still get the Bobby show behind us. But this time Bobby Santos the third. He got about a second and a half ahead of Bobby Labonte. Ooh. This is asking for trouble. Oh! Yeah, that was asking for trouble. But we got it. We're good. We're good. Almost 4 seconds. The car's not damaged. And we're coming to 5 to go.
5 laps to go.
Stay low. Stay low, Paul. Stay low, Paul. Ooh. Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. In that drive.
Superstar racing experience is really nice.
Thank you, Tony. All right. Coming to 2 to go.
2 laps left.
He absolutely dominated this. Unbelievable. And just feel the tires were just pushing a little bit too much. Excuse me, Mikey. Thank you very much. And as we come off the final turn,
And SRX win is a
yes!
super special win. Congratulations. Here are the official results.
woo! Got that self a W. Woo! What a game. Still ain't got no victory lane though. Pretty simple since it's only going to be 12 colors. I haven't got no message yet. Thankfully, I think we made it barely. Whew. And there you go. Hard difficulty. And there you go. Won the race. And knowing how the monster game logic with the trophies, I'm guessing I got my first win trophy, complete a race that's 100% and win the 100% race trophies. So the usual for Monster games. But, and then like I said, I did it on hard. And that's going to be it for this video, everyone. So far for my first race, really enjoying this. Really a step up from the 2 previous games and the NASCAR Heat Reboot series. And can't wait in 2 weeks to see the real thing. But until the next gameplay video from this game and others, everyone, this has been JVC1103. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, be safe, everyone, and peace.